Good to see you all again. Another day, January 18th. My name is John Clayton. I'm a recovering drug addict and alcoholic, and I've been clean and sober since February 21st, 2021. Welcome, everyone. The simple inventory. Continuing to take personal inventory means that we form a habit of looking at ourselves, our actions, our attitudes, and our relationships on a regular basis. Basic text, page 41. The daily inventory is a tool we can use to simplify our lives. The most complicated part of taking a regular inventory is deciding how to start. Should we write it out? What should we examine? In how much details, and how do we know when we finished? In no time, we've turned a simple exercise into a major project. Here's one simple approach to the daily inventory. We set aside a few minutes at the close of each day to sit quietly and check out our feelings. Is there a knot, big or small, in our gut? Do we feel uncomfortable about the day we've just finished? What happened? What was our part in the affair? Do we owe any amends? If we could do it over again, would we do it differently? We also want to monitor the positive aspects of our lives in our daily inventory. What has given us satisfaction today? Were we productive, reasonable, kind, loving? We did give unselfishly of ourselves. Did we fully experience the love and beauty the day offered us? What did we do today that we would want to do again? Our daily inventory doesn't have to be complicated to be effective. It is a very simple tool we can use to keep in daily touch with ourselves. Just for today, I want to keep in touch with the way I feel in living this life I've been given. At the end of this day, I will take a brief, simple inventory. Wow, that's a good reading. I'm glad I caught that one today, because it's interesting. Well, what makes it, well, for me anyway, what makes it interesting is that because out of the in the step guide, it has that list of the daily inventory, and which I appreciate big time, because the idea of being able to go through a list of things. Do I need to apologize to anybody today? Did I say or do anything that caused anybody any pain or harm today? Or and okay, it's a bit. I mean, I would have been cool to have that list before, but obviously I didn't learn about it until recovery. But just having that list to be able to do that daily inventory, to check in with yourself on a daily basis, it's an awesome idea. And the list is right there, so you can I can't remember how many are in there, but it's actually been a couple of days since I've looked at it, maybe longer. Um, but the one thing about this reading today is that's one thing that I can say that I've never actually done, going through that inventory list. Because I've always just looked at it in a sense, did I cause anybody any harm or pain today? Do I need to make amends to anybody for causing anybody any discomfort? I've never once looked at it as a means of, on a positive cue, like, what did I do that was positive for myself today? Or yeah, not once out of the 4 years that I've been clean have I looked at the list in that respect. And that gives me a whole new way to look at it because, you know, I'm isolated. It's just me and my cat. And I know I've said this many times before, but, you know, it's tough for my cat to keep me accountable, and it's even harder for me to stay on top of myself because the only thing I do on a daily basis is, well, for one, it's making sure that I don't pick up drugs, and two, you know, doing these videos or trying to come up with ideas for other videos, and I have a couple of channels for entertainment purposes or even educational purposes where you can learn about some different species of animals or even some different species of birds. But I mean, there's no audio of me talking or anything. That is just videos that I've made with the help of AI. But I'm still trying to come up with ways of making my videos better, and you everything that I'm doing today, and that I'm what am I trying to think of, that because I'm constantly trying to do more and add more and figure out what can I do to so that so that one day somebody will remember me for something rather than me just living my entire life as a nobody. And and considering how many people, considering the amount of people in my life who've already died and how old I am, you know, I'm afraid that I don't want to, I mean, I'm healthy enough, I think, that I can make shit happen for me. I just don't know how. And the fact that I don't have any guidance or anyone over my shoulder, helping me to keep moving forward. And then, I mean, everybody, obviously, everybody, needs to move forward in their own way. I'm just having trouble trying to figure out what mine is, and so, I mean, that's why, these channels that I'm doing on YouTube and all these, but I bet you since October, I've probably have posted like 400 videos, and that's no exaggeration. So thank you for joining me today. I know I kind of rambled a little bit there. I appreciate every one of you. It'd be cool if you hit like and subscribe. Join my community, and we will see you all again real soon. If nobody's told you today that they love you, well, I love you, and we will see you again tomorrow. All right? Okay. Bye for now.